Yo, what is good, YouTube, and welcome back to another JC2K video. And in today's video, I want to continue a theme that I actually started a few days ago, where I'm going to give 2K some more credit for doing a actually good job in certain areas. There are a couple things that I'm probably going to complain about in this video, one of which is one of the cards you see on screen right now, Steve Francis. Why is he so garbage? That is so disappointing. Outside of that, though, 2K's kind of been killing it as of late with the content, the depth of the content, the amount of good budget cards, even the OP cards not being quite as OP, because as good as Wemby is, he does have weaknesses that even the other centers can exploit, and I don't think he's actually like insanely OP the way the Galaxy Opal Yao was last year. As great as Wemby is, he can be stopped in a way that Yao really couldn't. I don't know. I'm really impressed by the way 2K is doing content right now. The events have been solid. The holiday event's not looking too bad. Ewing is actually a really good card. He's not easy to get, but he's really good. As a whole, like, it's a really solid event, and I got to give 2K a lot of credit. But before we hop into the video and talk about why I say this as a whole, how well they're doing as of late, if y'all haven't already, make sure you hit the subscribe button. Help me push towards the 17,000 subscriber mark on the channel. I upload every single day. We just hit 16K. Really appreciate all y'all's support. Now we're pushing towards 17K, and we really appreciate it if y'all do subscribe. Without further ado, let's hop right into it. So first things first, let's just talk about the content that came out yesterday with obviously Pink Diamond, Victor Wembanyama, but obviously the rest of this content as well, including so many super solid budget cards and value options. As great as Wemby is, LaMelo, maybe the best point guard in the game. Evan Mobley, one of the most versatile and elite big men in my team. And Anthony Edwards, an absolutely elite offensive card. The Amethysts are not awesome, but Brandon Miller is really fun as a scoring bench shooting guard. Franz Wagner is absolutely insane. And we'll get to the dynamic duos in a second, but especially with his duo, he just gets absolutely incredible. And if you're using this card, you should probably be using the duo, but it makes him really good. The other thing that I love about this Wagner card, he has D-Book dribble style. So really fast release D-Book dribble style and really good all around stats and badges, especially with that Evo that really helps him out a lot. Franz Wagner is awesome from this set. A couple of the Sapphires are pretty good. Shingun's meh. Sohan's a 6'8 PG. He's actually pretty good. Defensively capable enough. Kind of an interesting card. Bilal Coulibaly is actually a very, very solid budget shooting guard as well. He's fast, pretty athletic, versatile, really good defender. Can shoot the ball decently well as well and has good length at shooting guard. And then Dyson Daniels is 6'7". PG, really good defensive point guard with some decent playmaking ability as well. Just a really nice, versatile, cheap point guard. A lot of good budget cards in this set, obviously, not to mention the fact that all of the other cards that have been coming out over the past few days, or the dynamic duos that they dropped, were also really, really good. I mean, especially the Rui and Reeves one, the Batum and Aldridge one, and then especially the Jalen Suggs Franz Wagner one. I mean, Jalen Suggs also becomes incredible. Gets off fast switch, Agent 3 catch and shoot, clamp breaker, handles for days, unpluckable, all that type of stuff. Sorry, blow by, handles for days, unpluckable, all that type of stuff. 90 speed, 93 three ball. Versatile, solid slasher, pretty decent defender as well, not awful anyway. I think the duo between these two guys turns them into an awesome, really elite pairing in my team. So. And then a couple other really good duos as well. Reeves and Rui both get defensive boosts. Both already really good offensive cards, can make your offense even better. Batum is good, and he does get boosted up, but Aldridge is elite and gets boosted up to half anchor and a bunch of other really good badges. He becomes an absolute stud, like best LaMarcus Aldridge card we've had in a while is how good he is right now with that Evo. With that duo, I should say. As a whole, duos, I feel like, have been a huge success. A little bit more impactful this year, but I feel like this duos drop specifically is decently impactful, especially for a lot of the budget players in the game right now. And that is something that I am, again, a massive, massive fan of, is content like this that appeals towards the budget player, just like the budget players that we got on Friday. Then we can also talk about what's happened over the last week. The free cards like Jared Allen and Tari Eason and Jalen Suggs, who have been really, really good. The other budget cards available, got guys like Nick Claxton, even more expensive options like OG Anunoby. As a whole, lots and lots of really, really good options this week in lots of different ways to get them. And then you top it off with the holiday event. And when they announced the holiday event, I was like, not super impressed. But I gotta say, Patrick Ewing, kind of tough. He's fast for a center. He's an incredible defender. I understand he's not a great shooter, but an 83 ball really isn't that bad. His release sucks, yes, but you can add catch and shoot. He's got a couple shooting badges, whatever. And then with his ball handle shoe and D'Antoni, he can actually timing burst. He's a really good dunker, and defensively and offensively on the interior is awesome. I think the release is going to be a little baited, yes, but as a whole, Patrick Ewing is shockingly good in my team. I think he's actually going to be a very, very solid card. Outside of that, though, there's another player in all likelihood, I think, coming on December 27th that potentially may even have a dynamic duo with Patrick Ewing. So maybe like a John Starks on December 27th. We'll see. But another really, really interesting thing there that we're getting an update to that to the holiday event, which already, by the way, I think is very, very solid. I am actually a decent fan of the holiday event because there's a bunch of different rewards that you can get if you're just playing the game. It's just extra stuff. It's not an amazing reward, but there will probably be a Christmas locker code coming in the next couple days as well. I will not be making a video on that locker code because I'll be out of town, but hopefully that's fire as well. But I just have to give 2K so much credit. I mean, even with the top tier cards, as great as Wimby is, he has a 79 vertical, 70 strength. He's not insanely fast. I mean, there are several faster bigs in my team. Dunking wise, he's very good. Defensively, he's super elite. He's an elite rebounder, and he's a very good shooter as well. Super capable all the way around badge and stat wise, but with certain aspects of him not being quite as insane. No bulldozer, no fast twitch, no blinders, no agent threes, no limitless. No speed booster, none of the playmaking badges, no 94 fast feet glove, any of the perimeter badges at all, only bronze brick wall, which isn't great on the center. The low strength does hurt him at times as well. He has flaws, and even at 7'4", he does not have quite the figure of a guy like Yao. He's not as big of a player build as Yao. Definitely not as dominant on the interior as Yao by any means. As great as he is, and he really is, I like the fact that he does seem to have some weaknesses and doesn't seem to be that far ahead the rest of the competition at the center position, which is honestly a good thing for the longevity of the game. Because if Wimby was just that much better than everybody else and he was the only center you're going to see for months and months, which I'm sure you're going to still see a lot of him, but I hope that at least he won't be the best center forever. We'll see. Regardless, I still think he's very, very elite. No doubt about that. I still think he is currently the best center in the game, and I'm not opposed to that either. I mean, it's Wembanyama. He's a super high player. I don't mind 2K making him elite and making some money off of it, especially since he's not too ridiculously OP in my opinion, at least compared to the other many centers in the game right now. I don't know. I think he's very good, but as a whole, like, I think 2K's doing a good job with balance of content for the no money spent player, for the all money spent player, and for the guys in between. I think they're doing a good job of balancing the content. Dropping a domination this week was another very, very successful move. They dropped equal chance packs all the way through Amethyst today. That was a good thing. They dropped some spotlights. It's a couple more packs right there. The exchange is allowing you to get packs for doing other things as well, such as exchanging, obviously, like Ruby and Amethyst players that you might have in your collection and stuff. Like, there is so much that you can do and so much that you can get right now just by playing the game, which I think is a huge W, especially with obviously the with the fact of the matter that is my brain is completely just farted. Obviously that there's the holiday event that is going to allow you to get a lot of extra rewards as well. That was the biggest brain fart I've had in a while. I'm sorry. Regardless, I'm recording this super late in the morning. I probably gotta go to bed. I'm trying to get this video pre-recorded, but I am tired. And I appreciate all of y'all for supporting and watching the videos, all that type of stuff. Y'all have been killing it, and I really appreciate all y'all's support. And I'm looking forward to seeing if 2K can keep this momentum coming. I really am. I hope they can keep it going because it's been encouraging as of late to feel like the game actually has momentum, to feel like people are actually enjoying playing my team again, and to see some people returning to the game who haven't played the mode in a while is also something that is very encouraging to me, and hopefully is something that will continue over the ensuing weeks. And it is something that will continue over the ensuing weeks if 2K continues to do a quality job with dropping consistent, good, free content and not making the paid content too insanely expensive or overpowered or whatever the case may be. So I will give 2K their credit. I think they've done a good job as of late, and I hope that continues. So that is going to do it for today's video. I hope y'all did enjoy. If you did, make sure you hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. I'll be back with more 2K content very, very soon, and I appreciate y'all. Peace.